Alright, we'll go back.
Yeah. So, I just found this out. So, you see in the top right corner it says, select friend.
Yeah.
Not change ally. Select your friend.
Oh, of course.
So, Rapunzel's weapon is her golden hair.
Beautiful. Can we swap it out?
And Flynn's is the frying pan.
Ah, of course.
I was mistaken. I thought it was the other way around.
Finn's isn't his handsomely good looks.
Dashing good looks.
Dashing good looks and curious charm. Charmed, I'm sure.
This is a rip-off.
Charmed, I'm sure. Wow.
All of these moves.
So many things we're not going to equip.
Well, one of them just prevents me from getting XP, so why the fuck would I do that?
Oh, you should equip that one. This game isn't hard enough.
No, it's not. I also need to play on the highest difficulty as well.
Yes. Welcome to our 100-part Let's Play of Derek trying to brute force his way through the game.
And getting frustrated.
Dude.
What is this thing?
It's disturbing is what it is. I was just thinking that where I'm just like, actually, Derek, you want to watch you want us to play through the most frustrating experience in the world?
What's that?
We'll play Devil May Cry, DMC Devil May Cry, right? The reboot. We'll play Hell in Hell mode.
No, thank you.
Where
That's
you die in one hit, but all your enemies have full health.
No thanks. I trust in your skills in some games, Chris.
I could probably do it. I just wouldn't want to.
I understand. Why do you think I play on baby mode when we play these games, Chris? Because I don't want to sit here for 28 hours.
Yep, I respect it. I'm still gonna make fun of you for it, though.
Of course. I was telling Steph about how we have the running joke of me being absolutely garbage at every single game in existence.
Something that matters.
Yep, when I can't do block puzzles.
Can't do fucking blocks, though. That's my favorite running joke, and will be until the end of time.
Derek can't do block puzzles.
Derek can't do block puzzles. I'm gonna keep that, even if you leave the show, I'm gonna keep that.
Yep.
You're gonna leave the show in like 10 years, I'm gonna have a new co-host, and we're gonna come across a block puzzle, and he's gonna do it, and I'm gonna be like, oh, see, if that was Derek.
Oh, fuck.
And at that point, the audience is gonna be like, who the fuck is Derek?
I am sure, Chris, if I move on to not being able to do this show,
Yeah.
you will find time to try to get me onto the show.
Oh, I absolutely will. It is no doubt.
Because, let's be honest, Chris, you love recording with me.
Dude, okay. Let's be fair. If Derek leaves the show is just going to turn into a revolving door.
Yeah.
It's literally just going to be whoever the fuck I can get on that week.
Yeah. and you won't play multiple games at once. You'll have one game that you'll play an entire game through with that person in that sitting.
Yep. The logistics of that might be a little fucking unstable, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot. Honestly, if it happens, there'd probably a video come out where I'd be like, alright, listen, show's going through some reformatting.
Yeah, in a most certain
It's going on a little hiatus. It will be back.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
So, did you think of any good ideas?
Stop talking to me.
About what? I didn't hear you. What? I'm right here.
You know what this reminds me of, actually, Derek?
What?
Disney's Enchanted Princesses. Which, if you haven't seen us play it, go watch us play it. It's an amazing playthrough. But it's a lot like this, where you're just running around the world, and then people just start talking to you, and you're like, what? Am I doing something? Is that important? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Right.
Alright, what?
Another cutscene
Alright,
from the
it
thing.
works.
Oh, these are actually kind of gross looking.
Yeah, they do not look good.
Oh no, you're not picking on these rabbits.
No, I suppose they're not.
I saw money, so I decided I should get the money instead.
Good. Derek, we all know the true value of life isn't love or respect or family.
It's money.
It's money. The world is about the important things.
Money.
Money. Well, let me put it this way, Derek. Can you afford happiness, love, and family without money?
Yes.
No.
What's your secret?
Yeah, No. Because without money, that love family would die of starvation. Oh boy, the carousel. The Carousel of Progress, Derek. It's a Disney attraction that I think closed in one of the parks, but is still open in the Disneyland one. Because it was one of Walt Disney's original attractions, except it wasn't.
Yeah.
Technically, it was his original attraction, but it didn't start in Disneyland. It was at the World Fair, and then he was just like, I'm not going to demolish this. I'm taking this back to my park.
This is mine now.
This is mine now.
Those are running
Maybe they want to show us something.
in a way that is not good.
That's just how rabbits look, Derek.
Yeah, of course.
Oh boy. I like that they made this kind of hard to tell where to go next, so they were just like, here's a mini-map, and also cutscenes to tell you where to fucking go.
Oh no, this is just an optional chest. Because
just,
we're with Rapunzel
just
and
like
she's a good
Rapunzel's.
match.
Hey,
Ooh.
let's go. I got all week. Yeah,
I forgot how much you just make dumb jokes. We don't record for a couple of weeks, and I'm like, why do I associate with this guy?
You don't record for a couple of weeks, and Derek's just like, oh yeah, I forgot how stupid he is. Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck.
It might be stupid. It might not have been the best joke, but it was relevant to the statement.
Yes, it was, Chris. Yes, it was.
I have a buddy from school who I was talking to, who put it really well, where he was just like, you would not be good at stand-up comedy. Your comedy doesn't really flow well with stand-up. Like, your comedy is more situational and based off of observations. Like, your comedy works when you have someone to bounce off of, and I'm just like, yeah, I know that. Why do you think I have a fucking co-host?
I was saying something, and I had my coworker on the floor the other day. I said, I don't remember the joke, but I was just like, yeah, that. And she's just like, oh my god, that was the funniest fucking thing. I was just like, thank you. It was a terrible joke.
Thank you, that joke was not funny. I still like the, I think I've told this story before, but one of my favorite, like, co-worker story jokes was, I was still working at the restaurant, and there was this girl who would come back to the section to grab shit from the dishwashing section. We'd always banter every time.
That's how you work, Chris. You banter.
We banter, and she was like, there was these like white containers that you need to grab, but to do it you had to like bend down and get under the fucking counter to like grab.
I think you told me this one
and
before.
she was just, every time she would do it, she'd come by, and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm coming below you." And finally one day she says it, and she's just like, "Oh, I'm coming below you," and I'm just like, "Ah, oh, great, that's how I like it." She fucking dies.
Yeah. I am over here, Rapunzel. Do I have to go over to Flynn? And he's like, why the fuck is she exist?
For water. Just chase her into a corner. Much like Ms. Kip's friend. Anyway.
Oh boy. Oh, I have to use the splash animation, Chris.
Oh, you gotta get her wet.
Gross.
Nice. Also, stop that game.
And then she can't move because the weight of her hair is too much.
Holy shit, Sora's going hard.
He's trying to kill her, so...
That was indeed a rainbow. Quick splash her again.
Oh my. What is there nothing over here? You just animated... Why would you do this?
I think you mean modeled, Derek.
Yeah, I know.
Go into the tree.
I got some eel. I can't wait to cook
Delicious
this eel.
Oh no, looks like you gotta ride the eels again.
Also, can we just appreciate that Flynn is having none of it?
I mean, Flynn is a very upstanding, no-nonsense, I don't give a fuck kind of guy, you know?
Yeah.
I think you can, leave, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I think I gotta go this way.
Yep. But yeah.
Yeah, these games, man.
There was also another one. Actually, there was another one from the restaurant too with her that also got a big laugh, which was the. Because it was just perfect setup where we were talking about something and I was just like, don't worry, you can come back to my place. You can take a nap in my bed. And in the morning, we'll all be satisfied. And she's just like, don't you mean by the night? Don't you mean the middle of the night? And I was like, oh no, I'm a terrible disappointment and bad, horrible time for everyone. It's just like, fucking laughs immediately.
You are very good with, you'd be very good with improv.
Yeah, as my buddy puts it, is recently we were talking about something and I had like a comeback for it, and he's just like, you know what I like about you, Chris? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you always have a reply for everything. People
come in, they're like, how you doing? And I'm just like, another fucking day. Existence is paying for me, Zeeks.
It's like, just always prepared. Oh man, I miss that. That's like the one thing I miss about actually going into a workplace, is going in and having people be like...
shooting the shit with people?
Well, you're shooting the shit, but also every time I'd come in, they'd be like, oh man, how's it going? And I go, well, I'm not dead, so it could be better.
Yeah, I've had people, I'm on this side of the dirt today, so it's all good.
Yeah.
It's like, I love it.
I like mine, dude. I love mine, because it was always the counter. I'm not dead, so it could be better. It's like, I wish I was dead, but you know. Oh man, this is like my favorite. That and when you get into like arguments with coworkers, which is actually, in fairness, I don't miss it, but I do miss the comebacks for it.
I understand that.
Boy, do I hate how annoying some of them were, but boy, do I love the fucking comebacks where they'd be like, I was at one of them. My favorite one by far is I'd be working or doing something, and they'd get annoyed, and they just go, "You know what, Chris, go fuck yourself." And I'm like, "I would, but they told me I can't do that here anymore."
Yep.
Speaking of which, I had to use that comeback on someone while that girl I was talking about that we always bantered with was there. And she just she fucking heard that, and she's just like, I like that it's again, like you've been doing it for a while, and I'm like, I have!
Chris, has some of the best comebacks. But he really does need someone to bounce off of.
I really do.
What's this? A trap? Looks like a heartless.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Why? It's just a flower. Go touch it. See what it's in.
I know to be careful around flowers now.
I also know how to be careful around flowers now. Had a lot of training.
Like, I know how not to do mushrooms. They're gonna kick out of this. So I have a friend who's allergic to mushrooms.
Yeah.
Do you know how they figured out they were allergic to mushrooms?
I think you've told me this story before, but yes, I do indeed figure that out.
They were having a trip. It didn't go well. Oh, it's a nobody. It's not a heartless.
On the upside, at least when you're allergic to something, the first time it won't kill you. It's the second time it's gonna kill you.
That, I was not expecting it to be a nobody, to be honest with you. That's...
Rapunzel, Flynn, stay back.
No.
I want to help you fight.
I wish to fight.
I know, but I'm afraid you can't hurt these guys with a frying pan. Trust me on this.
But I can hurt them with my magic hair.
No problem. Knowing when to flee is one of my specialties.
Sounds about
Come
right.
on, Rapunzel. Gotta go.
But
Look, I want to stay and slug it out too, but my sidekicks have it covered.
Fucking idiot.
please be careful, Sora.
Donald and Goofy.
Shrug.
And he moves his foot. Her hair's trapped. She can't get out of here.
Her hair gets caught on a rock. Yep. It's just...
Yep.
Fucking
This
trapped
is the problem. Okay, this guy is... No.
Just use your Devil May Cry air combos and
Oh,
fucking...
you're right.
Pull those pistols and reset your fucking your sword.
Yeah, like you do. So they're immune when they're like that, they can't hit them.
That's
When they're like this, we can.
So hit them. So do the right thing and punch him in the face.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Oh, okay, buddy.
Derek. They're making you look really foolish. Whoa. Just went from hammer to not hammer real quick. Oh, be careful, he's turned into a tentacle monster. Yeah. I've seen what those things can do. Let me tell you, they don't just affect women. Oh man, did I ever tell you a fucking...
No, you never told me what you're running with the tentacle monster.
No. Oh, back in high school, this fucking kid, who was a piece of shit, by the way.
Which one? We had a lot of those in high school.
You know, it's not important, but but yeah, he was a piece of shit. He was the one that was homophobic.
Which one?
Yeah, right.
Oh, sorry, it's getting a little too real.
But he was a piece of shit. He liked making jokes at my expense. It's funny because I was friends with him in elementary school. And
I know which one you're talking
about. The minute we went like middle school, high school, we just became the biggest piece of shit because it was just like, this dude's a fucking nerd now, and I don't want to fucking associate with nerds. And I was just like, that's fine. I don't want to associate with fucking homophobes either. So fair trade. Go fuck off.
Yeah.
Has-beens. Now, why would you say that?
Because you made
Ansem the Rose.
That's the old organization. Why? Are you in the real one too? Good for you.
Damn.
Lucia.
Savage.
And yes, that is correct. How interesting it is.
Oh, he needs to reintroduce himself.
Yes, as Ansem the Rose. I know his name already. I don't know what he's
because he was in the castle and we forgot about him.
Oh yeah, good point. No, we didn't. Because he just brought up that he was in the old organization too. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he does have no memory. How would he know he's in the original organization then? Your writing is so bad. Anyway.
Nor should you.
You know, he just said bossing around the old heart with the nobodies was what the old organization did.
Okay.
If you'll permit me, I've come to ask a favor.
Favor?
Jack me off.
You've got to be kidding me.
But I'm going to say it to you sexually.
I'm sure you've noticed. Well, perhaps not.
Get to the fucking point, alright.
That maiden with you, Rapunzel, is the very light of this world. I would see you guard her from its dark horrors.
Starting with you, right?
All the organization seeks is balance.
No, they don't.
You must understand, our ultimate objective is not to clash with the light. We seek to complement it. Use that Keyblade to keep Rapunzel safe.
I hate these guys.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point. They are the bad
They're
guys.
so dumb.
Where did they go?
I guess they must have run on ahead.
Then we'd better go.
Or when they've run back. When they've not known ahead.
I really don't like what that guy said.
Me neither.
I really don't like that guy and his pink hair and his fucking
Face that does the face thing.
his stupid perfect face and his stupid sexy hands.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
It's like, it's one of my favorite fucking gags. Is just being like, I hate that guy and his stupid perfect face and his fucking pretty body. And anyways.
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Stupid sexy Flanders. I love that guy. It's such a good gag. Oh, what was I saying? Something about tentacles, right? Yep. Oh, yeah. So, I think he was also trying to show off for a girl because we were in a group of 4 and one of them was female and me and her got along great because she was an artist. So we had stuff to talk about and I already knew her beforehand and she was already friends with Dave and shit, so we already knew each other.
Oh, I think I know. I know which girl you're talking about.
I'm sure you do. The necrophiliac one.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was cool. I liked her.
What happened to her?
She got married to the other guy that she was dating that for all those years in high school.
Oh,
yeah. They're still together to this day. They sell drugs now.
I figured as much.
They also work normal jobs, but I feel like they make all their money selling drugs now.
Yeah, most people do. Yeah.
Welcome to the area. But, yeah, fucking... in fairness, the drugs they sell are legal, as far as I'm aware. I've never really asked that much into it. I don't really want to know.
Oh, so they're pharmacists.
Pretty much. Anyways.
Yes.
What was I saying? Something about... Oh, yeah. But
showing off.
He was... I feel he was always trying to show off, but essentially he kept making fun of me for liking anime. Which is ironic because literally the only reason it was brought up because me and her were talking about anime. Which implies that she also likes anime. But then he would proceed to try and make fun of me for liking anime. And I'm just like, you're also making fun of the things she likes, you fucking retard. Fucking, like...
I don't understand,
like,
dumb people.
I mean, in fairness, he was really fucking stupid. Like, horrendously fucking stupid. One of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. So... I don't think he did. I think he is still of the living plane. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure he is. He did have many health problems, though. So I'm not entirely sure, because I haven't kept up with him because I didn't like him. So
yeah, I haven't kept up with a lot of people.
Yeah, so, you know, there's that. He also had
maybe
junk...
3 people.
He had a fucking junk knee, too. His knee was garbage. It would pop out of place, like, all the time.
Yeah.
And you'd have to go to, like, the nurse's office and shit for it.
And you know, he'd try to fight people.
And it's funny, because he would always want to fight people, too. Okay. He was picking on one of the gay... You know the one.
I know.
The one I like. The one who... Me and him were cool. I love that kid. Fucking...
The one who lived down the street from me, right?
Yes.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, he's cool as shit. Love that guy. Fucking...
So
and he was talking...
Here,
yeah, he was talking shit about him one day. And I was just like, hey... I'm like, shut your fucking mouth. Or I'll shut it for you. And he was like... He's like, oh, you fucking think you're tough? I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't think I'm tough. I know I'm tough. I don't care how big you are. And then he turned me and he was like, dude, I'll fucking eat you, dude. And I just looked at him, and I looked at him and I was just like, I'm like, dude, I know you have a shit knee. If you want to fight me, you can fight me, but I'll make sure you never fucking walk again. And it was at that point he shut the fuck up and left. He's like, whoa, fuck you, I could kick your ass, and left. I'm like, yeah, of course you could. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking get the out of my face.
I love that logic.
And like, not that I don't think he could defend himself, right? The kid he was picking on.
Yeah.
But like, I know him. He's not a fighter. He was a chill guy. He wanted to get along with everyone. He was too nice of a person.
And he had a weird obsession with Hocus Pocus.
He also liked collecting CRT TVs, which I can respect.
I can understand that too.
He's like, but yeah. Fuck. It's just there's certain people, man, that are not meant to fight. And don't like this. It's not that they wouldn't stand up for themselves, but they're non-violent people. Trevor's like that too. Trevor's a pacifist kind of guy. And I'm just like... Trevor will stand up for himself, though, but there's some people who are both pacifist and won't stand up for themselves. They'll just let it ride. They're
you mean
chill
those
like
people
that.
you like to call an easy target?
Yeah, exactly. Which is all well and good, man. Some people are just not built for it.
Yeah, some people aren't
totally fine. But if I see you and you're not built for it, and this person's being a shit, I'm gonna say something.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking say something to him.
You don't mess with Chris's boys.
Yeah. Like, it's not even just my boys, man. Fucking like,
you don't mess with Chris. It's just a friend.
Even if I see people,
Chris doesn't like when the little man gets I don't know what the word is. When there's trouble for the little man.
Yeah, I just don't like it when people.
You don't like bullies.
Yeah,
you don't like bullies.
I don't like bullies. But my whole thing, and I used to say it, which is that like. In high school, I used to bully the bullies. That was my thing.
That was my thing, too.
I used to pick on the bullies. Actually, let's call it here, because this is a good spot to call it. It's
a good topic to talk about all next episode.
Yeah, right. We'll see you guys then. Fucking peace.